Hello there, everybody. Welcome on into today's video. Greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day, swinging on over, checking it on out. We are at the Boys album for Girls' Generation and the deep dive. Feel free. Do not forget, there is a master list to the deep dive. Link is in the description. If you'd like to kind of take a look, see what's going to be coming up, what I have yet to film, all that fun stuff, all like 5 pages. Literally, it's a 5-page document that is yet to be done. We're still working on it. I'm over here still making playlists, getting recommendations from the community Discord. Feel free if you want to join us over there as well. Hang out in between videos. Link is also in the description. Lots of stuff in the description, by the way. Yeah, but a little different. You might have seen on the title for this one, part 1. Okay, I'm setting myself up so I don't cause myself a huge headache, because I'm learning from my mistake from the Run Devil Run Rake Package album, where all of a sudden it got completely blocked over on YouTube and I had to go and break it up into 3 different parts, because even in 2 parts it still got blocked. So we are going to be doing 3 parts to this album. All right, there'll be 4 songs on the part 1 and part 2, and then the last part 3 will have 5 songs, and that should be all of them for this album. We are excluding the remixes for the international version. There's 4 remixes, I believe, or 3. No, I think it was 4. Those will be at a later time. We're gonna do a whole remix playlist later on in the deep dive, where we'll be doing remixes of a lot of the songs. So those are not going to be part of this. We do have Mr. Taxi, the Korean version, on this album, as well as the English version of The Boys. That will be on part 3. I'm pretty sure it's at the end. Anyways, now here's another little news for you all. I am not 100% sure if part 1, part 2, and part 3 will be out on the same day. Since I just got back from vacation, you can see this is the same hoodie as the past few videos. I'm not sure editing-wise, time-wise, if I'm going to get everything edited in time to come out all at once. So part 2 might be tomorrow, part 2 and part 3 might be tomorrow, or it might be part 1, part 2, part 3 in the next like 3 days. I don't know for sure. I'm hoping I can get everything edited, uploaded, all that fun stuff, thumbnails made, you have it. And that way we can have a little bit more than just one little video. But in just the case that it doesn't happen, then part 1 will be today, part 2 will be tomorrow, maybe part 3 might be tomorrow as well, or it could be the next day. Just a little heads up for that. In case you were wondering where part 2, part 3 are, that could happen. Just based off of time that I have to edit, going back to work and all that fun stuff. So it might take me a little longer than normal. I'm still readjusting from vacation. So just wanted to give you that little news. But we are going to do 4 songs today. So we're going to do The Boys. We're going to do Telepathy, Say Yes, and Trick. Mind you, I have no expectations besides what The Boys sounds like, because that's the only one that I've heard on here, and I've been wrong every other time that I have tried to make a guess. So, without further ado, we're just gonna jump right on in. Let's go. Okay. Good, sure. I'll crank this up. There's some line distribution and lyric videos on this. Just a heads up. Also, I was right, by the way. The Boys was the fairy tale heroine concept. I knew I remember that from somewhere. No, so good. Gary is just attacking as usual. This has been an envy. I always forget. Envy always plays on the side.
Bring the boys out, girls generation make you feel the heat. 전 세계가 너를 주목해. Bring the boys out, 위풍도 당당하시 뼛속부터 넌 원래 멋졌어. You know the girls. Bring the boys out. Girls, bring the boys out. I wanna dance right now. 내가 이끌어줄게. Come out.
Just get this little bit of a rap piece. It's great. I can't wait to get to her solo stuff. I love that we get a little taste of the rap line in this song. Just a little tiny bit. Fantastic. Love it. So good. There's just something about the song as well. The beat, super catchy as usual. A lot of, actually I've noticed in the past, I don't know how many albums we've done so far. We've done quite a few. They just have some great, like their title tracks are just bops, 110%. Which is understandable based off of, you know, the good old, you kind of sometimes want to have an upbeat song for your title track, get people to notice and check out the album. It's usually how it goes. But they just really change it up because this song is so different than like Hoot, right? We kind of go through a little different concepts. And I was right about I did look it up after the video, being the fairy tale kind of concepts with the heroines from like fairy tales. We got some different ones. And then also I was talking about it in the community Discord as well. And they were like, can you tell who's everybody? And I was like, no, I just know that it's fairy tales. That's it. The only one, once I was told who's who, the only one I probably would have been able to guess if I knew like 100% going in that everybody was a fairy tale like heroine character, the only one I probably would have been able to 100% guess would have been Sunny being Little Red Riding Hood. That's the only one that I would have been like, yes, just because of the cape and the red. She would have been the only one that I would have been 100% certain on. Everybody else, no, nope. Not even remotely close. Once I found out, I was like, no, I would not have guessed that one. Because some of them are a little out there. A little bit. Just slightly. But, yeah. Once again, Bob. I'm anxious and intrigued to figure out if there's going to be a genre theme in this album. Or is it just going to be another one, luck of the draw type situation, where we just dump a bunch of concepts into like a fish bowl, and then somebody reaches in and grabs one and is like, yes, this is it. This goes on the album. I feel like that's mostly all of these albums at this point in time. Really. Yep. What is, oh my word, what is this? Okay. Already off to an interesting start. I love it. Oh, I like the piano in this. The electronic piano? Yes. Oh, their little harmony on this though. So good. I love the beats of the song. The beginning of the song reminded me of something. I'll let you know at the end. Woo! It's always in the song. Gotta have that little nice high note.
Never ever stop falling in love.
Okay. All right. See, pleasantly surprised. Did not expect this beat. Once again. Love it. Absolutely love it. Some great notes here too. Seriously, Soyeon has a, like, I'm loving her vocal tone. The more I hear it in these like more, I would say, recent albums as we're going through, the more I absolutely love her tone. Her tone is just so nice. Just, can't wait to get to some of her little solo stuff. I know she doesn't have a lot, but we got some videos, don't worry. The beginning of the song, at first, the melody reminded me of an Enya song. And I'm trying to rack my brain to see if I remember what the song title is. I don't believe I do. No, I don't. Organa Blue, maybe? Maybe? It's just, for some reason, that was my first instinct just the opening, and it's not even an exact, it's just like a little bit of the melody had a similar vibe, and my brain immediately like, Enya? What? It wasn't, obviously, because we kicked it up a notch, added a little bit more of an electric guitar, some electric piano in there. But the first initial like intro to the song, that was where my brain went. And if anybody can figure out where my brain was going, 10 points for you, because I don't know. I just know I like thought of Enya immediately. Why? It's my brain for you. No idea. It's great. I love this song though. It's like a nice little upbeat. Heck yeah. Who knows? Say yes. Sure. Ballad? No. Upbeat pop?
Boy,
Ooh, funky.
I see you walking by every day.
Okay, Jessica.
So just stop in the name of love and just say yes. Say yes.
I will tell you, the beginning of that just reminded me of Twice. Just so like, yes or yes. That was like, reminded me of it.
별이 쏟아지는 하늘을 보면 생각나는 소원이
With Mina at the beginning.
간절한 마음에 혼자 들던 나요 stop 어지러운 세상 속에서라도
Well, love this little funky beat in the back though.
난 어디든 따라갈래요 사실 두려워서 모자라서 상처가 아플 것 같아서 쉽게 표현 못하는 아픈 가슴 그댄 알아요
Oh, just loved him these songs.
Can you read my mind 눈빛으로 날
I love when Taeyeon goes into this lower register.
오랫동안 닫아둔 맘을 10초간만 열어둘 테니 망설이지 말고 just say yes.
Oh, that nice drawn out note. Hey, Yuri.
Oh baby, give it to me right now.
Oh, okay, Tiffany.
변해가는 세상 속에서 baby 그대 품에 꼭 안아주면 baby 언제나 함께 할게요 많이 힘든가요 지쳤나요 사랑의 상처가 많나요 쉽게 표현 못하는 아픈 그대만만 알아요 Can you feel my heart Can you read
I'm already loving the vibe of this album. Just based off of 3 songs. Ooh, that's a nice note. I love that. Seriously, her tone. Ooh, love the harmony. Yes. I loved when they sang Lady Marmalade. I was so glad I found it on Spotify. Man. Jessica out here just holding these notes. I was like, damn, all right. Once again, poor Ian. Ian is just, I feel like I wish I want more. I'm loving this later stuff from her. And we just get little bits and pieces in some of these songs. I'm like, oh. I can't wait we'll have a whole like 3 or 4 plus playlists for all of them for their solo stuff. So that will be fun because then we can kind of focus on just them. And it'll be interesting to kind of see what how their solo vibe is based off of what we're hearing in group. Some of them have solo stuff, some of them are like a little bit, some of them have a lot. So when we get there, we'll go over how we're gonna play that out, but that's another like week-ish out, probably. Though this song, I will say yes. It was a nice little funky vibe. The beginning though, with Jessica and Tiffany, with the little like couple of English lines, very much 100% reminded me of Yes or Yes from Twice with Mina opening. This definitely came before that, so it was interesting to kind of hear, because I wonder if they got that kind of styling from Girls' Generation in a way, because it definitely had that little vibe to it. The beat, love the little funky bass, little funky vibe. Loving so far the little genre vibe from this album, which is probably going to be completely turned upside down in like the next playlist. I can already guarantee. Nothing ever stays the same. It always gives you so much variety. It's one thing I've been loving about these albums, even though like I keep on saying I don't want to guess what it is. It almost makes me want to, because I know I'm going to be wrong, and it's going to be amazing because I'm wrong. Because they just do so many different genres and different stylings that you just never know what you're going to get, right? It's like a box of chocolate, good old Forrest Gump. And then you have like this little bit, you're like, I don't have no idea, but I'm here for the ride and excited to see where this journey is going to take me on this album. So you could get a ballad one time. You could get something that is like a little bit more edgy. You have like more of like a funky pop. We'll see if we ever get like maybe a city pop vibe. Who knows? We'll see. It's great. I love when this happens. What?
Ladies, gentlemen, 숨을 죽이고 나를 지켜보는 저기 많은 사람들.
Can we get the edgy vibe again? Oh, I love this lower tone from Taeyeon so much. I hope I get it during her solo stuff. Ooh. Oh, we're playing around with some different stylings. Okay. Ooh, that dip.
착각하지 마 마지샤는 나 무대 위로 사로잡는 카리스마야 겁먹지 말고 믿어보라고 위태 걱정이란 넣어두라고 Speaking 너도 모르게 점점 빠져들어가 환역 위에 네가 묶인다 불기 닦고 속이 닦고
Some interesting styling choices on the song. This reminds me of something. Okay. We end that song. All right. That's an interesting ending right there. They have some interesting stylings for this song. With there was a little bit of like an auto-tune effect added in, especially at the beginning. I think it was Jessica that had a lot of it at the very beginning of the song. Very interesting to start that off. Another little edgy song. I love it when they do this. This whole part 1. Absolutely. 110%. This is what I'm going to get for part 2 and 3. Favorite album so far. Yeah. 100. Yes. Vocally, everybody sounds amazing. Though I really, really am enjoying Soyeon's vocals in this album so far. For me, one, I can see like just from the beginning album, some great growth, but she's been holding some amazing notes and it just sounds so good. I just loving her tone in this. And I got a little bit of the lower register from Taeyeon in this song too. I hope I get that in her solo stuff. I don't know if I will. It'll be a fun journey through all of her solo albums. Guys, we're doing like we're doing like a mini deep dive of Taeyeon's work within a deep dive. That's how this is gonna roll. Literally. We're gonna switch it up a little bit, but it's pretty much gonna be a little mini deep dive into a lot of her stuff. So hopefully you guys are prepared for that, as well as Jessica has quite a bit of stuff. Tiffany has quite a bit of stuff. Oyeon actually has a good amount. She has a couple albums / some remixes and all that fun stuff. So we're like, if you want to check out and see kind of what is gonna transpire during the solo, I have a lot of their playlists kind of semi worked out, and it's in the master list. So if you want to go take a look, it's like literally 2 pages worth of the deep dive is just their solo, all of their solo stuff. So it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna be 2 months. Literally, it'll be almost 2 months worth of solo content. I'm getting sidetracked because, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited for it, and hopefully you guys are too, because we will be spending quite a bit of time during doing some solo stuff. But we'll mix some Girls' Generation as a group in as we go. But I'm part 2. My expectations now, I might give them a little bit because I have a feeling based off of these 4 songs, we might get 1 ballad, maybe, in part 2. That, or we're gonna stick onto this kind of edgy pop style for the entire album. I can't wait to find out. That will be either already out or tomorrow. I'm gonna probably say it'll be tomorrow because I'm just know based off of my brain and time wise, I might not have everything uploaded in time for it, and it could be uploading the day that this part 2 will be uploading when this is uploaded. So here we are. Yes, that's it. I'm already in love with this album. I haven't really, I would say Run Devil Run currently right now, I think, is my favorite album so far. We'll see if this one tops it. I just really love a lot of the songs on Run Devil Run Repackage album. So that currently is number 1 in my little heart for them. So interesting. Well, part 2 and part 3, see if this tops it. So if it keeps on the train of what I'm hearing in part 1, it probably will. So I'm loving the sound so far. Yeah, so thank you guys. Tomorrow will be part 2. Just gonna say it now. I'll just, instead of guessing, I'm just gonna put it at part 2 tomorrow because I know. But thank you. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one.